All right, well, it is a WDSU first warning weather alert day as we continue to follow this very strong line of showers and thunderstorms set to impact southeast Louisiana and South Mississippi during the overnight hours. And that may continue for some of us into early tomorrow morning as well. Here's a live look in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and we're tracking this upper level trough of low pressure positioned to the west of us across eastern Texas, and there's plenty of moisture with this system. This is the main driver of tonight's severe weather threat here across the area, and already you can see across eastern Texas towards areas like Oklahoma into Arkansas, looking at very heavy rain and some stormy weather conditions. We here in southeast Louisiana have not quite seen that just yet. We're still well to the west of us, but it's coming. But right now you see mainly cloudy skies all throughout the day and a little bit of some light showers beginning to develop out ahead of this main line of thunderstorms, which if you look at the map here, there is a level 2 slight risk of severe weather in effect for much of Louisiana, parts of Mississippi, and also parts of eastern Texas as well. So that does include us here in southeast Louisiana with this level 2 slight risk of severe weather. And that means that isolated to scattered severe thunderstorms are going to be expected here across those highlighted in yellow especially. Damaging winds are still a primary concern. Right now I have that highlighted as a medium potential. There's also a low end threat of tornadoes, very low threat of flooding, but I think more of a heavy rain threat than anything that could lead to an isolated flood risk, but other than that, it's been pretty dry here. So really what we can expect is just the damaging wind gusts and I think an isolated tornado threat along with heavy rain more than anything with this system. So we'll time it out through the rest of the evening, and you can see it's going to be pretty cloudy, maybe a spotty shower or thunderstorm. And then here comes that main complex line of storms beginning to enter the area by midnight tonight, and then it should move through the majority of southeast Louisiana by 2 o'clock in the morning. And then after that, by 3 o'clock, it looks like it begins to move through South Mississippi, while the rest of southeast Louisiana still looks pretty wet and stormy by that point. But by 5 a.m., it looks like the main complex of thunderstorms begins to pull away, and we'll be in much better shape here as we head throughout the rest of your Sunday morning, and really throughout the day on Sunday should be a nice day as well. But the rainfall forecast really hasn't changed too much. We're looking at anywhere between about a ½ inch to just under an inch of rain, with some locally higher totals also possible, and some of those stronger showers and thunderstorms that begin to set up here. But this is great news, though, for the drought, because as you can see, a lot of us still under that moderate state of drought weather conditions, and you can see even severe drought conditions down towards parts of Terrebonne Parish. So we could really use the rain around here, and it looks like we're going to get some much needed relief with this strong line of thunderstorms moving through here. So parade forecast tomorrow looking good, mostly sunny skies, temperatures into the low 70s, upper 60s during the early evening if you're heading towards Bacchus and Uptown. Highs tomorrow into the low to mid 70s, so a picture perfect day once we get through the nasty weather during the early part of the morning hours. High temperatures going forward, look at this, dropping into the low 70s on Monday, mid 70s Tuesday, upper 70s by Wednesday, and then we're into the low 80s Thursday and Friday. Another cold front's going to move through to drop down highs to 72 a week from now on Saturday. And over the next 6 to 10 days, temperatures are still expected to stay well above average for this time of the year, going into the 20th to 24th of the month. So we're not really expecting a whole lot of changes too much. And that's a look at your WDSU first warning 7-day forecast. So alert day through tomorrow morning, and then after that we're in the clear for a while, looking at mainly cloudy skies for much of next week with temperatures mainly into the 70s to low 80s.